All right, what is going on? It is Max with Royalty Performance, and I am feeling a whole lot different from my other video. My other video, I was like kind of nervous about going to the unknown, but man, it's hitting now, and I am feeling so freaking good. I'm so excited. There's so much good that has been going on, and it's crazy because, man, when I started documenting this, I was very unsure about my future. But everything I've said, I've spoken it into existence, and I want anyone to know that there has been pain behind my actions. There's been pain and tears behind what I have had to go through to get here, and it's crazy because I'm getting here, and I know I'm really excited. So let me calm down. But man, I have just been going through so much. This past year has been crazy in the best way possible. I can't tell you how much of a journey I have had and how much of a transformation I've become as a whole person. I'm sure it'll unfold the longer I stay on social media, but I cannot tell you how far I have come in this last year. Man, it's crazy, and I earned it. I freaking earned it, and it feels good because my actions are paying off. And I want to go ahead and say that I have had more enjoyment in this last year of my life than I have probably had all of my years of life ever. And I know, oh, you're such a kid. I'm 23. Call it what it is. But I've had teen years where I've been crazy. I've had miniature adult years, these past few years where I've been stupid. And man, I have put the time and work in, and it is paying off. It feels so good. But yeah, I'm getting confirmation. I have 100% got the job, and I'm going down to a new state, and I'm so freaking excited for it. The date is currently, let me see before I check or tell you something that is untrue. It is currently March 9th. It is 11:49 a.m. And man, I'm just getting more confirmation about going down there and whatnot, and it's getting really exciting. But yeah, it's crazy because a year ago I was just mentally in mental torment, and now I'm smiling in the camera. It's so crazy to see. And man, it's just so much good has been happening. I've been grinding social media, trying to put 2 reels out a day. I've been probably lacking with the long form content, but man, it's just hard because sometimes I feel like I don't have anything to put out there, but that's what I have to put out there. That's my authenticity. That's what I've been trying to work on, being authentic. And really, honestly, I've just been trying to stick to my program of just grinding, man. I will say I've had to take a week off from the gym. This is the first time and longest I have not gone to the gym in forever. Probably since I started going to the gym consistently. And it was because on today's a Monday. On Thursday, I have really good mental fortitude. Like I know when and how to push myself, and I hit my limit on Thursday. Like my joints had been hurting when I was going to the gym, and I was like, my freaking elbow. Like it wasn't like real pain, but it was like, dang, that kind of hurt in my knees and in my elbows. God, I sound old saying this, but I was on the cardio after my workout, and I had just done it was a chest day, and I literally hopped on that treadmill, and I was only like 8 minutes in, and I was like, I'm going to hurt myself if I continue to walk. And I called it. I was like, I wanted to even treat myself on Fridays. I like to freaking burn myself on Fridays. I like to honestly stay in there for about 4 hours. And I even called it on Thursday. I was like, I cannot. I need this rest. So I've been working on tanning. I don't know if you could tell, but I'm looking. No, I do not look any more tan. I am so freaking white. But that's what I've been working on in this last week. I've tanned 2 times in the last 4 days. I was going to go yesterday, but I went 2 days, took a day off, and I was going to go yesterday, but it was thunderstorming. And it's still kind of murky looking out today, but the UV index says it's going to be at a 6 today, so I'm going to hit a 10. And yeah, I've really just literally been trying to limit my physical activity, like literally not moving at all. I've actually even like picked up playing video games a little more than I usually do, which I've been trying to avoid. But yeah, also I've been crafting and perfecting my offer. And I'm really happy with it. I think it's really fair on both sides. I really think, too, I'm trying to offer a lot more up front, especially with these first few customers that I get, so that I can build the value within my program and self and show the value to other people. Like, basically, when you work with someone as small as I am at this point, you're taking a gamble. There's really no in between. You're not really, I don't think that you would be expecting to pay something and get like a fair offer. They're either going to give you more value or they're going to steal your money and run with it. And obviously, I know as saying this, I'm going to work my fucking tail off. I'm going to work my tail off to show that I provide value. I'm going to get you the results you pay for. You pay for me, you pay for results. And yeah, I'm just putting that out there. So yeah, like basically, if you see where someone's at, I put a story about this today on Instagram. If you see where someone's at, you have to work overdrive to not only get there, but if you want to top them, you have to work even harder than overdrive. So I am literally in the prove it stage. Like I have this offer that I just made. I really perfected and like really, fully developed it yesterday. And I was talking with my dad about it, and he's like, you have to really provide a lot of value up front because these are your testimonials. And I'm like, oh, I 100% agree. He's like, so don't worry about the price. Like, obviously, you want to make money. You don't want to just offer services for free, but you want to take the short end of the stick up front so that you can provide as much value to these people and show that you are worth it. So yeah, I was doing that yesterday. I'm really super excited about that. I'm so excited. There's just so much to be excited for. So yeah, I'm going to this new city. It's a major city in the United States. And I got a sales job, and I'm about to start shredding down for the summer. I do feel like this bulk, I was so scared, like, oh, I'm going to look fat. And it's not happening because I've stayed really well conditioned. But man, I'm starting to gain a little weight. But that's to my point of good things are happening. I'm completing the bulk so that I can shred down. And so, I've got a new city, new job, new body coming up. I'm still grinding hard at the social media content. A lot of good things have been coming, and it's all been fruition of my labor, man. It's awesome. I can't tell you enough how freaking far and how much I've pushed myself to get here. And I was researching the difference between solitude and fortitude because I knew it was one of those two, talking about my cardio and how I had to actually stop myself from going to the gym because I know how to push myself. And the correct word was fortitude. I have really strong fortitude. But then I was reading on solitude. I'm like, wait, I have really good solitude as well. And it took a lot of solitude. It took a lot of being by myself, realizing where I want to go, and putting action to that. I made this Instagram reel the other day. It was probably like 2 weeks back. But I was saying, like, everyone knows how to get with, like, you know what to do. You know what to do. Sure, I'm not disagreeing that some people need a little more accountability and a little more clarity. But the actions are not hard. It's just really don't do the things you're not supposed to do to get where you want. Life is not about winning. Life is about not failing. If you can learn to just correct your mistakes, man, you're going to go so far. So far. Like, failure is such a good thing. Again, I've just been loving the idea of the inverse of stuff because, I don't know, there's this notion behind everything. And usually the opposite is the best thing for you. And it's just, there's a lot that goes into that. But, yeah, that's where I'm at. And I don't know. I'm so happy with where I'm going. And, yeah, I don't know. That's really all I got. I just sort of wanted to update you with where I'm at, how my freaking work is paying off, sticking to the plan, keeping my head down, staying sober, working out, eating correctly, practicing on self-improvement, working on my coaching, working on my new job, man, I have really put the time and work in, and it's paying off, and I'm so proud of myself. And this is not me just coming here to boast and be like, I'm the best. You can do it. You can. That's my whole point. That's my whole message. You don't need steroids. You don't need peptides. You don't need GLPs. You don't need PEDs. You don't need any of that. You need this. This right here. Commit to a process. Ask yourself, what do you really want in life? What do you want? Anything is possible. Go freaking get it. And it's not going to happen quick and soon. It's going to be a long, slow, dramatic, dragged out process. But that's the beauty in it. You have to find beauty in that process. That's where the growth is made. You know? In that long process of that journey. You can do anything and become anyone you want. You can have any body you want. But how much are you willing to stick to that plan? Are you willing to attack it every day? That's what it took for me to lose my body fat and become someone I'm proud of. I had to literally imagine this picture of someone fake in my head. I had a fake reality in my head. And I worked toward that fake reality every day. Every day. Every day I got up. Hating who I saw. I hated who I saw. And that's exactly why I pushed even harder. You know, anyone's going to make fun of you and they're going to say you look stupid. Good. Prove them wrong. Prove them right. You may look stupid because you don't know what you're doing in the moment. But when you show up every day consistently, every day, then who starts to look stupid for calling you stupid? You know, and that's not the point to prove them wrong. You do it for yourself. You do it for you. You stick to the initial plan of why you did things. You use that as motivation, but you do not do anything for anyone else except yourself. Become the person you want to become because of you. Do not sit there and go, oh, my dad wants me to become this, or my friends are doing this. Well, ask yourself, what do you want to become? Where do you want to go? Because that is the mission you should be chasing. And you know, that was something I fought for so long. I wanted to be, you know, drinking, partying, getting girls, because I thought that's like what you were supposed to be doing. I cannot tell you how much I am not that person in my core heart. That is just not me. That's not me. That's not where I find happiness. I have had so much happiness being more alone in my life in this last year and grinding to become someone I'm proud of than I have of all of my years combined of drinking and partying. All of them. I'm so freaking proud of myself and how far I've come because of the reason I've been able to just keep my head down and push towards someone I'm proud of. And it took everything in me. It took me hitting rock bottom. And I'm still fighting to become that person. I haven't hit this threshold of, oh, I'm him. I'm not. I'm nowhere near where I want to be, but I'm proud of who I'm becoming. And that's important, you know. I'm happy with the progress I'm seeing. And it's taken everything to get here just to where I am today. And I want to push even harder because I have this momentum going. And that's why I'm documenting. That's why I'm creating a social media. That's why I'm doing all of this. I want to push even harder. And this is holding me accountable. So yeah, I know I just went on a little rant, but that's where my mind's at. I'm so happy. Even with these past, I think I've only put 4 videos up. I have truly put the time in, and everything that I've said I wanted to do, I've done it. I'm so happy, man. I'm so happy. It's taken everything, and I still have so much to prove, but I'm so happy with who I'm becoming, and man, I've still got so much to push through and learn, and I've got so much more to fail, but I'll tell you right now, I'm happy. And I want to keep pushing and keep going with everything I have in me. Because this is who I really am, you know. This is who I really am. So yeah, I'm going to end it there. I could probably spill on for a little longer, but I'm going to leave it there. This was Max with Royalty Performance. And peace out.